So he's just over 100 kilos at the moment, which is maybe slightly on the heavy side. That's probably keeping between about 95 and 100. And the females are around sort of 85 to 90. Yes, unfortunately we normally zoos are pretty honest with each other about when animals come over. He'd already lost 2 of his canines by the time he got here, so when we moved him from quarantine to here we had to get in a dental specialist, and he's probably only down to 1 proper canine now, which was kind of good for introductions because we didn't have that fear of him killing a female with a bite, which can always happen during a big cat intro. But yeah, he's a lovely boy, but just doesn't have those. A sequel was just brilliant with presenting to the male and doing all the right things, but he would actually sneak up behind her and bite her legs and her tail, and or ignore her for hours on end, sitting in another corner. So
this is mean.
It is. So you can bring these animals, you know, from across the world, but you can't make them compatible. So we've had many years of trying, haven't we, buddy? Yeah, come up, buddy. Yeah, so she's successfully bred twice. Come in and, sorry, I'll take the sharp end. You guys can come in and have a bit of a scratch, one at a time if you want. It's a little bit muddy around here today, isn't it? Your sprinklers
Simone, so Lucy, can you head back? Nicole is doing it again as we're watching.
Obviously on her terms, if she doesn't want to turn up at 2, she'll be a cat and she'll go sit up right at the back of the room and yeah, we knew of 1 seizure he'd had, but it was on a 40-degree day when he was running around with his exhibit mates, so they assumed it might have been related to the hot weather. But a couple of years in, he was fine here. We were trying to introduce the girls to him, but they were picking something wasn't quite right with him. We kept wondering, well, you know, he's the only social cat really, why they weren't sort of gelling with him, and we never trusted having 2 females in with him at once. So we just kept trying 1 female at a time, but unfortunately he had a seizure one day in with one of the girls, and lions don't go, oh you poor thing, I'll come and console you. They actually attack. They see that as a weakness and not an animal they'd want to breed with. So unfortunately he's separate, but he's still part of their lives, and they rub through the mesh when they're in season, and we swap him into the main yard. One of those things that happen sometimes in zoos, in life, I guess. So we've got 1 girl at the mesh and 1 not wanting to approach, which is telling me that the other girl's just a Marnie, she's over there. Get her up, get her low, get her where. People say he used to get more aggressive in his hair and all sorts, like his mane right down to the shadow of itself.